Welcome to Neo's story. In the late 1930s, the world was falling apart. Europe was crushed under Hitler's growing power, and Japan's rising empire was consuming Asia city by city. But far across the oceans, the United States stayed away from the flames of war. Americans still remembered the horrors of the First World War and demanded only one thing: no more foreign conflicts. President Franklin Roosevelt promised peace publicly, yet deep inside he knew a deadly storm was coming toward America. While speeches spoke of neutrality, American factories secretly powered up. Aircrafts, tanks, and weapons began flowing to Britain and other allied nations, a silent support that angered Germany. In the Atlantic Ocean, German U-boats hunted ships carrying American supplies. Every ship sunk brought the US one step closer to the battlefield, but the nation continued to resist joining the war. Let Europe solve its own problems, most people said. But in the Pacific, a far more dangerous plan was forming. Japan feared American power and believed only a massive, shocking blow could keep the US out of Asia forever. Admiral Yamamoto devised a daring and deadly idea. If Japan could destroy the US Pacific Fleet in one strike, America would be too weak to fight back. So a silent Japanese fleet moved through the vast Pacific waters, avoiding radios, hiding from all eyes, heading for a place called Pearl Harbor. December 7, 1941, a peaceful Sunday morning in Hawaii. Sailors relaxed, church bells rang. The sun rose over calm blue waves. Then, without warning, the sky roared open. Japanese planes dived from above, firing bullets, dropping bombs, turning paradise into a hell of fire and metal. Battleships exploded. The USS Arizona split apart in a massive blast. Smoke covered the sea as alarms screamed across the base. In just 2 hours, more than 2,400 Americans were dead and the once proud Pacific Fleet lay in ruins. America, the sleeping giant, had been violently shaken awake. The attack changed everything. The next day, Roosevelt stood before Congress and declared that December 7th was a date which will live in infamy. No more neutrality, no more distance from the war. The United States of America, united in anger, officially entered the Second World War. Young men lined up to join the army. Women took over factories, building airplanes and weapons faster than the world had ever seen. Students became soldiers, workers became warriors, and the nation transformed into a global powerhouse ready to fight across continents. Japan believed that one surprise strike would force America to kneel. Instead, it awakened a force that would reshape history. Across the burning deserts of North Africa, through the beaches of Europe, and over the vast islands of the Pacific, American power grew stronger every single day. The attack that was meant to break the United States only pushed it into a battle that would decide the future of freedom on Earth. And from that moment on, the world understood: when America rises, the course of history changes forever. Thanks for watching. This is Neo's story.